Welcome everyone. TheDailyWoo here. As the recording of this, it is Tuesday, October 22nd, 2024. Got a piping hot caffeinated beverage. I'm here on the backside of 7-Eleven. Getting ready to head down World Drive. Pop over into EPCOT Center. I'm gonna have an EPCOT day. I'm wearing an appropriate t-shirt. I got Mickey in his little Halloween mummy outfit. Halloween season's been going on for a while. It's now crunch time. A little over a week. Almost a week. A little over a week till All Hallows Eve. Got to get your Halloween goodness in now because it'll be over before we know it. I'm inviting you to join me for an EPCOT day. Shall you? Pumpkin spice from 7-Eleven. It's pretty good, but very, very warm. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. Not too many clouds up there. It does not appear as if it's going to rain. See what happens. And even though it is the Halloween season, a little speed notches there, it's going to be more of a winging it kind of day around World Showcase, former Future World, etc. Just kind of see where the day leads. No game plan really, just kind of winging it. It's going to be a good day. You can already sense it. I mean, it's always a good day when you go to EPCOT Center. You don't even have to have a reason. Just being in EPCOT just makes me happy. Unless it's after 5 or 6 p.m. I don't really like EPCOT at night, especially World Showcase. I'm more of a daytime EPCOT guy. The vibe changes considerably after 5 or 6 p.m. People showing up, getting their drink on, getting their food on. The festivals at night. It gets a little hectic back there. It's way less hectic pre-5 p.m. I've noticed that over the years, especially during the food festivals. Right now, food and wine is going on. I think I'm going to opt to walk. I parked over here in Dory 410. I would say out of all 4 of the Walt Disney World theme parks, EPCOT is my least favorite at night. I think the other ones at night are a little bit better for me, just personal experience. And I do go to EPCOT at night sometimes, and it's okay, but definitely of all of them, it's my least favorite. But during the day, I would say it's probably my number 1. I think it's my favorite of the 4 WDW parks during the daytime. Interesting how that works. Currently 80 degrees right now at 11:01, 1 minute after 11. 82 degrees at 2 p.m. It's going to get up to 85. That's the temperature. And check out some wait times. 10 minutes for Spaceship Earth, 15 minutes for, I think that's Turtle Talk, 5 minutes for Nemo, 40 minutes for Soarin', and 15 for The Land, 5 minutes to go see Figment. Pretty mellow. Let's see what Mexico Pavilion, 5 minutes. Start to get a little higher up when you get over into Frozen. One thing I have noticed, so let's say you're going to be, if you're going to EPCOT, you're going to be here all day, and you're not into doing World Showcase at night, like maybe food and wine is not your thing, drinking around the world's not your thing, save the stuff that used to be in the front part of the portion, used to be called Future World, now it has different names, save that for later, post 5 and 6 p.m. And usually everything in the front of the park at night are complete walk-ons. Well, at least a few of them are. Nemo, The Land, Spaceship Earth, Mexico, they'll all be just complete walk-ons. So just, when you first walk in, if the lines are really long at the beginning at rope drop, just save them till later. Just a little hack from me to you. All right, heading in. Gonna go towards the beautiful sphere known as Spaceship Earth. I love this park so much. I just freaking love it. How can you not? I get my photo here underneath Spaceship Earth. Exploring Ryan. Ryan that does a little exploring is also with me as well.
He's attractive.
We're gonna be spending the day together. Underneath, well, we're probably going to go around other places other than Spaceship Earth, but I always like to kind of start right here. So,
like an establishing shot for you.
Yeah, I already did my intro, but I haven't introduced you now, so now a little exploring Ryan action. We're gonna do some. Do you have a game plan, or are we just winging it? I'm winging it.
You know, I'm really here to try a couple food and wine things.
Okay.
But I'll be honest with you. I got to say real quick.
Okay.
I've got mixed thoughts about the food and wine festival.
Okay.
And I'm going to...
It's my least favorite. It's my least favorite Epcot festival.
Spoiler alert, that's probably mine as well.
I think that's true with everyone.
I like a couple of things and avoid the rest.
Big Spirit jersey guy, but I like this. They had this the two D23s ago. They sold this merchandise, and then it was kind of like non-existent for a while. But now they brought it back. They also had this in a different color shirt, a darker color shirt, but I really like the Epcot logo there with Spaceship Earth. Right over here is pretty cool. I noticed the front of it the other day, but I realized on the back it has all the opening dates of all the WDW rides as it kind of goes down the front over there. Or at least, no, actually no, it's not just Magic Kingdom. It's like a variety of different rides with the opening dates. The Spaceship Earth represented on these shirts. That has all the different parks. This is more of your retro style from 82 opening, and then this Explore and Ryan said this reminds me of like a 90s shirt. All right, Ryan tried the peanut butter jelly wings inside there. I'm going to wait a little bit before I get some food. I'm going to return, well, not go back in here, but for a while, for about half a year, they had the DVC Lounge half portioned off inside the Odyssey. Now the DVC Lounge has opened back up in its original spot, and I haven't been in it since it reopened. So at some point we're going to do the Loop Around World Showcase, and we're going to pop up there, the Journey to Imagination Pavilion, and pop up to the DVC Lounge. But first, we're going to do a loop around World Showcase. All right, just checked the My Disney Experience app, and the Mexico boat ride is only 5 minutes, so I'm going to go on the Mexico boat ride. We're going to take a little boat ride, and this will be the first time since I have seen the movie Three Caballeros. I have never seen it, but I watched it. I've been doing all the Disney animated classics in order. There's 62 theater release versions, 63 if you count Song of the South. I've been going through them. I think I've got through about 7 or 8 of them so far. And I just recently finally watched in its entirety Three Caballeros, which the Mexico boat ride is overlaid to look like. So interesting. The thing I love about this attraction, especially when you're inside, it's daytime outside, but inside it looks like it's nighttime in here. I love the theming of all of it in here. It's like you're in Mexico going over there, and you got the little restaurant over there. I got to go ahead and get in line for the attraction, which is the Grand Fiesta boat ride with Donald, Jose, and I can't remember what the other one's name is, but I just recently watched it. And I will say, one thing I notice about all of it, the last 15 minutes of the Three Caballeros is the biggest, it just like screws with your head. It's just so over the top and crazy. It's just like, you're watching it and you're like, it's like a mind scramble in a lot of ways. Also, I also noticed that Donald really likes the ladies in the movie. It's basically half the movie is just Donald fawning all over the ladies when he's going internationally. That's the one takeaway from Three Caballeros. And it's also shown when you're on the attraction, he's kind of that way when you go through what the attraction used to be. They used to have a flea market scene through one certain section where there are people from Mexico who are trying to sell you a lot of goods. Now they've changed it to a party scene, and Donald, he is just really, really enjoying the festivities a little bit too much. Anyway, that's the takeaway from finally, after all these years in its entirety, seeing Three Caballeros. I had never seen the film. I just seen parts of it, but I watched the entire thing start to finish. It's kind of fun going through all the Disney films in order, all the theater animated releases. The name I was looking for is Panchito. So you got Donald, Jose, and Panchito. He's my favorite. He's my favorite of the three. Cool, they got the Tervis tumbler with the Three Caballeros on here. They also have Donald here. Actually got the three of them, so you got Donald, Jose, Panchito. Oh, they're in the boat right there going in. Ryan and I were discussing on why this tell me the story on the no climbing. So I know someone tried to climb up this at Food and Wine once because it got a little crazy in the evenings. Someone tried to climb up here, and I heard that they tried to climb up because this building here obscured their view from the fireworks. That's the story that was told.
I want to say it's 2016 or 17. He was a little inebriated on the line.
Yeah.
And as I understand, he got a decent way up there.
About halfway up.
Him back off of there.
Yeah. So now there's this no climbing there. I don't know if that's going to stop anyone, but yeah, don't climb. Don't climb up here. Don't try to find a better view of the fireworks than climbing the top of the pyramid. Reminiscing about nighttime festivities. I was here one time with Justin Scard and I were walking around. And we were going by around in World Showcase, and this lady, Justin got it, I think he got one of his social media platforms years and years ago. This lady was like, climbed up, put both her feet on one here. This is in World Showcase, around World Showcase. Justin had the wherewithal to pull his phone out because he knew what was going to happen. These slid open, and her feet went, wick, and she fell directly there.
Was this perhaps in the Vine days? Because I want
No,
to
no,
find
no.
that
It
now.
wasn't. It wasn't. I think it was Snapchat.
I want to find that.
Yeah. She was, she had a couple.
No climbing.
All right, now we're going to walk over here. I've never actually met Donald in his Mexico getup. Hello, Donald. You seen Jose and Panchito around anywhere? They're off? Oh, they're off playing music? Mind if we get a photo with you? The outfit? It's Mickey. He's a mummy. It's my Halloween shirt.
He was trying to wrap him up in his defense. He's trying to, so you can't see him anymore.
And of course, it's also October, so you got the Oktoberfest stuff over here in the Germany Pavilion, because it's not just Halloween during October, it's also Oktoberfest all month. I think actually it's Oktoberfest all year at the Germany Pavilion restaurant, to be honest, but they have the merch here now too. Maybe get this shirt, the I don't give a schnitzel. Ryan, I don't give a schnitzel.
As long as
You know what?
On both sides.
I really don't give a schnitzel. I really don't give a schnitzel.
Schnitzel.
All right, here's our photo with Donald right there in his Three Caballeros outfit right there. The other two were just off doing other things. Very peaceful in here during the day. Kind of walked up to this little area. I always like this little peaceful section up here in the Japan Pavilion. You got the water over here, people tossing their coins down in there, making hopefully some luck and wishes, and then you got all the little waterfall there, and then you got the water rolling down from the fall, going down the little bamboo. That's going to fill that up, and then that's going to gravity is going to take hold of that and dump the water out.
And the coins are all yen, right?
Are they?
No.
No, I think those U.S. coins. Mostly U.S. coins down
Which
there.
will turn into yen.
I don't know. They probably will not convert them. Got the gravity doing there. There's also another bamboo piece there that goes into this bamboo piece right here. A lot of bamboo. Kind of reminds me of what they have in front of the Tiki Room out in Anaheim in California. They have some stuff set up like this. It does the water gravity type of mechanisms. Yeah, it's like a nice little peaceful area. I think that's a lightning. That's definitely a lightning rod up there. That up there definitely is a lightning rod. I never actually have noticed the bells. You're right.
I wonder if they got struck by lightning, if the bells would.
If the bells would all ring? I'm sure that thing's been struck by lightning a lot of times.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they say that Florida is the lightning capital of the world. I don't know if that's actually true, but it does have a lot of lightning here. When I worked at Office Max, they would always say, sell a surge protector. Tell all the customers this is the lightning capital of the world. But I never fact checked that. Like, how can you claim that? How do you know? There's a lot of lightning, but is it the lightning capital of the entire world?
You know, I have been walking around with a surge protector attached to my belt, and I've never been struck. So, It might be real.
It's got to be true.
Tampa is the lightning capital.
Tampa.
There you go.
Tampa's the lightning capital of the world.
It's arguable there's a place in Australia.
Okay. This gentleman's telling us that Australia and Tampa.
They could find us for it.
Thank you for the info.
They could have it, actually.
I always hear that, but I never knew that. I learned something today. Had someone confirm the fact that Tampa's the lightning capital of the world. One thing like Ryan likes to do is film me filming the monorail. That's what he likes to do. He likes to film me filming the monorail. There goes the monorail. Can I get a little honkage? Nope, no honkage.
I give you vloggers filming monorails.
Yeah. Vloggers, filming a guy, filming the monorail.
Who knew a guy that owned a monorail? Well, technically, we know a guy that created a monorail. Which is, like knowing the guy that owns
Talk about Bob Gurr?
Yeah.
I met him in passing. I would say I know him. I know of a guy.
You know of a guy.
Who I met a couple times.
You're friends with a guy that is friends with a guy.
Friends with a guy that knows a guy, just like the Married with Children episode about the guy that was famous because he met Andy Griffith.
Yes.
I met the man that met Andy Griffith. Great episode.
Great episode.
When was the last time you went up here? What year?
2021.
2021. You want to go up there?
Let's go up there.
Let's go up there. We're going up into the DVC Lounge. That was worth it.
Kunka kunka.
I haven't done one of those moments in a while.
This is the first time I've been in a video with the kunka kunka.
You never seen it done in person?
No,
You never had a shunka kunka kunka.
I've never been part of a kunka kunka.
All right. Well,
Big day with the kunka kunka.
but hopefully you enjoyed it.
I did.
interesting. So we can walk in over here. People are walking in. But this entrance right here is stanchioned off, and these little stickers, out of order. Out of order. This whole wall, this whole stanchion's out of order. I do a really horrible Pacino. That's a really bad pitch. That's a bad Pacino. You get your hopes up because the member lounge is actually closed. I've never actually seen it closed in recent times. Look at the size of this Figment bag right here. So this is like, compared to Ryan, look at the size of this Figment bag. This should have been the indication, because you can go in there. Like, you can go in, that's the exit to the Figment attraction, the Journey into Imagination. But evidently that's there to let people know that you can't, maybe? I don't know, that seems kind of weird that they would put that, but yeah. Nonetheless, go to the land. Just want to show how much elbow room there is at this time of the day over in this area. This is how I love Epcot. This is so good right here. Look at this. Plenty of walking space. We're gonna go over to the land pavilion, maybe go to Sunshine Seasons and do the boat ride. The thing of beauty right there. It says 5 minutes, but in reality, it's probably about 18-second wait. You just walk in and get on the boat. You turn one little corner and you're on the boat. And Sunshine Seasons is open during the day. They do close really early, but Sunshine Seasons, the sign's right there. It's directly below us, the restaurant here in the land. I love this. Sunshine Seasons. Not a lot of people in here, so you can just get a little quick service food over here. Got a bunch of different menu options. I am gonna get, they also have to just walk up and grab like a salad there. But I think I'm gonna get the oat grilled salmon right here for $13.99. I think I'm gonna get that. Mashed potatoes. What is this?
That's ratatouille. It's vegetables and like tomato paste.
Okay, I'll do that. Mashed potatoes and the ratatouille. Vegetables and tomato paste. Over here at the sandwich stand, I don't know what it is, but I also got the lemonade right there. They also have this pasta salad, so I'm gonna get a couple of sides of pasta salad. That's it, thank you. Made my meal into a makeshift hidden Mickey right over here. You got a little snackies there, got some carrots and some cuties, some lemonade. All right, now heading into living with the land. Okay, first row. We're in row number 1. I was gonna show it. There's row 2. This is row number 1. I'm sitting in the front. You know what? I think we're about to witness what is the lightning capital of the world. If it lightnings, then it is a proven fact. It's thundering. There's some lightning. Look at that. Break out those surge protectors. Months ago, they redid the lighting in here also, which is cool. It's a lot brighter, and you can see more of the rainforest area over in this little particular section. Right over there. I've always noticed that gator, but I never noticed that gator right down there. I never noticed that other gator right over there. Interesting. We're going into the desert, the rainforest, straight to the desert. So I believe they brought back the fire scene right over here where the buffalo, the hooves of the mighty buffalo, they brought the fire back over there. Nice when you sit in the front row. You have basically just this angle here going into like something out of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory every time I ride on this boat ride is what I'm thinking of. This is interesting. I never noticed this before. I always thought there was something like pulling this along the railing, but it's all just water powered. All this is just keeping you on the track. But it looks like the water itself is what propels this forward without being pulled on any sort of a pulling mechanism. I mean, it makes sense, but I just always thought it was on some kind of a pulling mechanism. But it's the water in the stream that keeps it going. And sometimes it's where it gets backed up. Putting up the Christmas lights. It's not even Halloween yet. They're putting the Christmas lights up through here. Also, these cucumbers here, do not jump off the boat and get a cucumber. Someone did that once. Did not end well for them.
Probably at the Food and Wine Festival.
I don't know if it was. Not everything happens at Food and Wine. Sometimes other things happen other times of the year. Just don't get... But it could have. Oh, nice. Getting the monorail going by. And look at this. The JAMMitors are over here on this side. Right over here in front of Communicore Mall. Huh! I know this part. Huh! Hi-oh. Hi-oh. Hoo! Go! Here we go! Nice. It's not too busy during the day. When Club Cool, you can just walk right up to any of these. There's not a line to come up right up to these. I think my favorite out of all of these is the Country Club right now. I think that's my favorite. Beverly, not my favorite. Also, I don't like the China one. It tastes like Rome burning in the in Spaceship Earth. It has like a barbecue flavor to it. You like barbecue though, you might like that.
You know what?
Give it a try. Give the old BBQ. You can just do like a...
Oh my God, no.
We are now walking into the Finding Nemo attraction here in the Living Seas. We're gonna head, there's hardly ever, very rarely does the line stretch all the way back here. But I must say, Ryan also confirmed this. Well, he said it and I'm kind of confirming the fact. This is probably one of the more mellow Epcot days that I've kind of been at. It's like really not a lot of people, unless you're going on Ratatouille, Guardians, or Frozen, there's really no lines for anything else. Uh-oh. They just made an announcement, the ride has stopped. All right, the ride is not running, so we have opted to just get out of the queue and we're just gonna walk around Living Seas. Over here where the manatees are, so there used to be Little Joe and another one, but Little Joe has a new buddy, Ingo, which is over here.
Inigo.
Oh, Inigo.
Montoya.
Inigo.
You killed his father.
It's a little Princess Bride reference. I want to ask one of these manatees if they know the six-fingered man. I bet they probably have seen a six-fingered man. In all the tourists that have showed up here to see the manatees, I bet these manatees have probably seen at least one gentleman that has six fingers as well. They must be getting fed because they're just like going to the top up there.
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, they're swimming around there, the dolphins. Oh, they're going back over. That one just went in that little door. Oh, there he is, Hello, hi-oh. Yeah, you gotta love a complete walk-on. Hello. You gotta love a complete walk-on to Spaceship Earth. It said 5 minutes, but it's more like 8 seconds. Definitely one of the quintessential Epcot Center rides. I mean, it definitely needs a little TLC. It needs a little more loving. They need to do a few things with it and touch it up, clean it up, change some of the scenes. But all in all, still holds up. Always a must-do. And when it's only a 5-minute wait, you really got to love the fact that you could just do it with a 5-minute wait. So you can't beat that. Can't beat that at all. 5-minute wait for Spaceship Earth, one of the quintessential Epcot Center attractions. And now walking back over here, we got our photos. There's Ryan there on the left. There's me on the right. Those are the photos that we were utilizing, and now we're going to get pulled down to our homes in Central Florida momentarily. It's going to be, we're going to get launched. We're going to get launched from here. We're going to go to Florida to where our homes are. Basically, you're right here on the side of this globe. You got me making the snarly face, and then there we go, up there into Florida. The wildest wind tunnels is always right underneath Spaceship Earth. So if there's any strong wind, I mean, obviously, that's outside underneath Spaceship Earth, so you can see how windy it is. But once as windy as that is, it almost like duplicates underneath here. It just duplicates a lot from here. So still stand by 5 minutes. I'm gonna walk over here, check out the pins over here. Pin trading store. It's actually appropriately called Pin Traders right underneath Spaceship Earth. And I ended up getting a Stitch pin. I don't think I have this Stitch pin. I believe I don't. I got quite a few Stitch pins, but I don't think I have this one with the Aloha shirt and the guitar. So got a Stitch pin right underneath Spaceship Earth. They have a pin trading store. Take a look at this. There's hardly anybody in line for Pluto over here. Look at this. There's like literally Pluto. What are you doing standing over here in front of Spaceship Earth and the monorail? Well, two of my favorite things. Well, three of my favorite things is now you're here. That's great. Can we get a photo? It's crazy. There's like nobody in this courtyard. This little 3D, the little circular photo pass thing. No one's at it. We should do that We should do that also. Let's do that,
the
right?
thing, huh?
Let's do it, yeah. All right.
Yes.
Not taking the tram back to the cars. Drove separately, Ryan and I did. But there is a tram that does.
Last call to board the tram.
Took a couple photos. I'll show those on the way out. Hoping to get a little. All right, got the crossing of the monorails. Now, crossing of the trams. Will we get a crossing of a monorail? I don't know. All right, there's the photo with Pluto. He was very, very friendly and animated.
Absolutely.
I love that he's just standing right there in between the monorail and Spaceship Earth. And there was no line for him whatsoever. Just walked right up and greeted him. And then on the way out, this version, which is kind of an interesting style. Ryan's doing like a little thinking pose, and I am doing a looking up in the air pose. I see the monorail like up in this little cave up there.
There sits the monorail.
There sits. But that's gonna do it for today. From myself and Ryan, who does a little exploring Ryan. Look, there it goes. All right, I'll see you in the next video. We had a successful, unplanned day.
Beautiful, breezy too.
Breezy. And with that, the vlog
Is it over?
is over.
It's over.
Bonus footage without an edit.
Here it comes.
There goes. Look at this freaking parking lot, dude. Look at this. Wow. I mean, this car's out there, but usually this is full.
Absolutely. Look behind you.
Yeah, look at that.
She knows.
Look at that.
I wonder what the
Not the busiest day I've ever seen.
I like it.
You've never been a part of bonus footage before.
Oh,
How does that feel?
One time, right here, a car alarm went off, and I ran away. That's the only time.